What's going on, y'all? My name is Joltage, and today I'm bringing you more SPL 7 action from Week 8, this time between Kingler numbers of the Raiders and Starmaster of the Cryos. And as you can probably tell, I hope you liked the format of my last video, because I'm going to have to do it again. Replays are still down. So, yeah, I'm bringing you the game same way I did last time. That is, I'm gonna live animate this thing moving around everybody. This time though, I got the animated sprites, so you know there's at least something more going on here. Yeah, other than that, let's start this video off, shall we? Like, properly. Looking at the teams, we've got two I don't know, like, kind of boring looking to me. We've got Kingler with yeah, I mean they're all really standard boring looking, but I mean that's fine. We got Ponyta, probably Flame Charge Pony because Diglett is a punk. Fungus to be Fungus. Drober, it'll be interesting to see whether or not the rocks come from Drober or from Poniard. Poniard as well. If not carrying rocks, it could be Scarf or Swords Dance or something. Don't really know at this stage. Porygon, probably a download set, could be a wall set as well. Yeah, we'll figure it out when it gets out here. And Mienfoo, who is most definitely not Scarfoo, just because I don't expect it to be Scarfoo. That'd be cool though. I like Scarfoo. You all know that, or at least you should. Anyway, looking over at Starmaster's team, we've got some Shell Dig going on. It's always a very potent core there. But we've also got Magnemite, who is very threatening to all sorts of teams. Most likely is Scarf Magnemite. That's just the most popular set at the moment. Fungus being Fungus. Diglett likely Life Orb, could be carrying rocks, though I expect the rocks to be on Archon, who I also assume to be a Berry Juice Archon. And then Foo is likely just, you know, standard Eevee Foo. No one ever does anything cool with their Foos. Or just not. No one ever does anything that's not just like bulky Foo. It seems. At least not this SPL. We've yet to see a Scarf Foo. We've yet to see an SD Foo, a Life Orb Foo. You know, it's all been either fast bulky Foo or slow bulky Foo. Come on, people, mix it up. But anyway, let's finally hop into this. And turn one, we've got lead Foo from both teams. So let me set that up real quick. We've got boom, 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 and then alright, we've got lead Foo from both players here, staring each other down, being standard lead Foo lead. Being standard lead Foo. And turn one, Kingler's Foo is gonna go first and hit up Starmaster's Foo with the knockoff, removing its Eviolite, doing 13% damage, and Starmaster's Foo is going to retaliate right back with a knockoff of its own, doing 14%. It's likely just a showdown, it's likely the same damage. No, it is the same damage, it's just showdown, showed different numbers of percentages there, and both Foos lose their Eviolite to each other on turn one. Turn two, Kingler's going to Kingler's going to withdraw his Mienfoo outright, and go out into his Fungus. Boom, boom. Go out into his Fungus as Starmaster is gonna go right for the U-turn with his Mienfoo, doing 20% to the incoming Fungus, and Starmaster's Foo's gonna go back to him, and Starmaster's going to send out his own Fungus Really exciting stuff here so far. We've got Mienfu versus Mienfu on turn 1. Now we've got Fungus v Fungus turn 3. Starmaster's on turn 3. Starmaster's Fungus is gonna move first and hit this Fungus off. Hit Kingler's with a Sludge Bomb, doing 28% health, which means Kingler's Fungus is at 52% after that, and Kingler is going to do the same, fire off a Sludge Bomb, doing 28% health to Starmaster's Fungus. Turn 4 is the exact same thing to the T. Starmaster's Fungus is going to move first once again, hit Kingler's Fungus with a 428% with the Sludge Bomb, and Kingler's going to retaliate back with the exact same thing. This time, though, Kingler's Fungus can be knocked out by the Sludge Bomb because it's at like 20% or so right now, where Starmaster's is at like 46 or something like that, or 44% or something like that. So turn 5, Kingler's going to withdraw his Fungus and send out his Poniard, who comes in on the Sludge Bomb and shrugs that off because, you know, he's a Steel type and Poison types moves don't affect Steel types, if you didn't know that. Turn 6, Kingler is going to pull the double, predicting like the Mienfu or something, or scouting for the HP fight, I suppose, and go out to his own Fu, as Starmaster is also going to withdraw, but he's going to withdraw his Fungus and send out, where are we, turn 6? Yeah, and send out his own Fu. So we're back to Fu v Fu action. Always exciting stuff. Turn 7, Kingler's Fu is going to move first and go for the U-turn. It's going to do 13% damage, and is going to go back to Kingler here, as Kingler is then going to send back out his Fungus, who is regained some health with some regen, and Fungus is going to take a high jump kick right to the nose, but it's only going to do 20%. Turn 8, Starmaster's Mienfu is going to U-turn out, doing another 20% to Kingler's Fungus, as Starmaster's going to send out his own Fungus once again. Pretty straightforward first 8 turns here. Kingler's going to fire off a Sludge Bomb on this turn and do 28% to the incoming Fungus, which is just under what regen gets. Turn 9, Starmaster's Fungus is going to go for the Sludge Bomb and move first and go for the Sludge Bomb and take out Kingler's Fungus, doing the remaining 16% of its health that it needed to, and Kingler is going to go down in score. He's down 5-6 now, but he's gonna now send out his Ponyta, who is in versus Fungus. Obviously, Fungus is not gonna want to stay in on a Ponyta, and Starmaster is gonna withdraw his Fungus and send out his Archon. Archon is going to take a Flame Charge from Ponyta, and Ponyta is going to be at +1 speed now. Flame Charge was in case Starmaster got greedy and wanted to go straight to Diglett. Diglett can't trap Ponyta, that is +1. Well, I mean, technically it does trap it, it just doesn't kill it before it dies itself. But the Flame Charge is going to do a measly 13% to the Archon on turn 10 as it switches in, and then turn 11, Ponyta is going to fire off a Will-O-Wisp, but Archon's going to skillfully dodge, see that, just right out the way, and hit up Ponyta with the knockoff, removing Ponyta's Eviolite, which is going to activate Ponyta's Flame Body, and Archon's going to get burned anyway. So, I mean, same outcome. Archon did do a bit more damage than it would have otherwise, though, with the knockoff, seeing that it wasn't burned when it did hit that knockoff. But now Archon's burned, Ponyta's Eviolite-less, and yeah. Turn 12. Ponyta is going to be withdrawn by Kingler, and he's going to send out his Mienfoo. He's going to send out his Mienfoo on Archon's Earthquake. Shake, 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 shake. Mienfoo is going to take a measly 19% damage from that. This burned Archon is not doing a whole lot of anything. Interestingly, did not try to set rocks during that situation, so maybe this Archon doesn't have the rocks. Is my thought process at this moment. Turn 13, Starmaster is withdrawing his Archon and sending back out his Mienfoo. We've had a lot of Mienfoo v Mienfoo wars so far this game. As Kingler's Foo is going to fire off a knockoff. Starmaster's Foo has already been knocked off, so this knockoff's doing a measly 13% damage to the incoming Foo. Turn 14, Kingler's Foo is probably yeah. Kingler's Foo is probably just faster than this Mienfoo, as it's either won every speed tie or, just it is faster, which I'm inclined to believe. Turn 14, it's going to go before Starmaster's Mienfoo and fire off a Drain Punch, doing 43% damage, as a Starmaster decides to U-turn on out back into his Fungus. And we've got a lot of regen switching going on so far, and Starmaster is the one in the lead right now on the scoreboard, but there's still plenty of game left to play. Turn 15, Mienfoo is going to go right for the taunt now that he doesn't have anything. Kingler's Mienfoo is going to go right for the taunt now that he doesn't have his own Fungus to absorb a Spore. He doesn't want anything else falling to sleep, so he's going to go for the taunt, as Fungus does try to Spore and it can't, so that worked out quite nicely for Kingler. Turn 16, Mienfoo is going to go for the knockoff, finally removing Fungus's Eviolite, and doing 23% health damage in the process, as Fungus is going to fire off a Sludge Bomb, doing 57% damage, and Mienfoo catches the poison, which is unfortunate, to say the least. This severely hurts Mienfoo's longevity, even with regenerating. I mean, it's Eviolite-less and poison now, and that did a very solid amount of damage. Turn 17, Starmaster's just going to withdraw his Fungus and send out his Archon. As Kingler's going to U-turn out with his Mienfoo on the incoming Archon and send out his Drillbur to make his first appearance of the game. Gonna make Drillbur a bit bigger. Yeah, that works. To make Drillbur's first appearance of the game. Drillbur is Mold Breaker, as you would expect. The end of the turn, Archon is hurt by its burn, and its berry juice pops, so it's back up to full, and has a full power, I put that in quotation marks, acrobatics to fire off now. Obviously is not really full power, because, burns. But, yeah, full power acrobatics it can fire off next turn. Turn 18, Archon's going to win the speed tie and hit up Drillbur with a knockoff, removing Drillbur's Eviolite, as Drillbur is going to decide to set rocks. So rocks are up over here. Couldn't find a rock-like thing, so, just know they are on. Rocks are up on Starmaster's side there. Drillbur took 27% from that critical hit knockoff from Archon. who is looking to be quite the defensive variant indeed. It's likely Starmaster's primary fletch check, though he does have Magnemite, and Shelder can take an Acro thanks to its just naturally high defense. But yeah, so turn 19, Archon's gonna win the speed tie once again, at least assume speed tie once again, and go right for the defog, removing these rocks that I just made a point about you having to know were there. They're not there anymore. As Drover is gonna go for the rock slide, it is gonna hit. Archon's gonna lose 78% of its health, but it is not going to die to that, and is going to be really low though after being hurt by the burn at the end of the turn. Turn 20, Drover is going to try and set rocks again, but Archon is just going to defog. Starmaster really doesn't want these rocks up on the field. And Archon is going to go down to its burn at the end of the turn. So scores evened up at 5 apiece. To avenge his fallen Archon, Starmaster is going to send out his Magnemite, who is pretty much guaranteed to be Scarf now. By pretty much guaranteed to be Scarf, I mean, yeah, that's guaranteed Scarf now. As on turn 21, Kingler's Drover being knocked off definitely can't take this flash cannon. So Kingler is going to withdraw his Drover and send out his Porygon, who is going to take the who is going to reveal to be Trace Porygon, trace the Magnemite's analytic, and take this analytic flash cannon, which is going to do 34% damage. Turn 22, Magnemite is going to be withdrawn by Starmaster, as he's going to go right to his Mienfoo, as Porygon is just going to recover back to full. Turn 23, Kingler obviously doesn't want his Porygon staying in on his on this Mienfoo, so he is going to withdraw that and send out his own Mienfoo once again, and is going to take a high jump kick to the face, and that high jump kick is going to do the 53% health it needs to take out the Mienfoo, so Kingler's Foo is going to go down. Next, Kingler's going to send out his Ponyta, and on turn 24 is going to go for a Will-O-Wisp and miss again. Mienfoo quick dodge out the way and is going to U-turn out and not get burned. So really fortunate play there for Starmaster, dodging the burn not once but twice. And Kingler's Ponyta needs some glasses because it's missed 2 straight Will-O-Wisps. But Starmaster's Foo is able to U-turn out of the Ponyta, doing a measly 14% damage. But this Starmaster is going to be able to send out his Diglett, who will be able to trap this Ponyta from here. Yeah. Turn 25, Diglett is just going to go for the Earthquake, shake the ground, and Ponyta is gonna go down to that Earthquake. The Earthquake did the 53% health it needed to, and Kingler is really in the hole at this point. Turns out Diglett is not Life Orb and is Sash, as we didn't see any Life Orb damage there, so that must be why Starmaster was so vehement about keeping those rocks off the field. To avenge his Ponyta, Kingler's going to send out his Porygon, who is going to be able to trace this Diglett's arena trap, so Diglett can't escape anymore. And on turn 26, Diglett's going to set up Stealth Rocks, so there are rocks over here now, just imagine them. And Porygon is going to go for the Ice Beam, hit Diglett. It's going to bring Diglett down to its sash. And on turn 27, Diglett's going to go for another Earthquake. And do 34% health damage to Porygon, who is just going to fire off another Ice Beam and take out Starmaster's Diglett. Porygon is at 66% health now on turn 27, and turn 20. To avenge his fallen Diglett, Starmaster is sending back out his Mienfoo. His Mienfoo has been putting in the work this game, who is going to fire off a high jump kick to take out the Porygon, doing the 66% health that it needed to. Kingler didn't want to have anything else to switch into this thing, so he had to let his Porygon go down. And Starmaster's looking to be in a quite strong position here. Kingler's gonna go out to his Drober here after his Porygon goes down, and on turn 29 he's gonna go for an Earthquake. Really strong Drober-sized Earthquake there, and that's gonna do 69% to the Mienfoo, who, man, he's knocked off and he still takes Earthquakes like a champ. He was able to live and go for the U-turn, doing 37% to Kingler's Drober, and is going to go back to Starmaster, who is going to send out his Shelder. Shelder making his first appearance of the game so late on. And turn 30, Kingler's going to withdraw his Drober. He thinks that Drober is his best shot at winning, I guess, and is going to send out his Poniard on the Shelder, who is going to go for the Shell Smash. So imagine just the little black thing now, you know, because smashed its shell up, and is now +2, +2, +2, and then -1, +2, +2, +2 attack, special attack, and speed, and then -1 defenses. And turn 31, Shelder is going to reveal the HP Fighting, which is not common, but definitely cool for surprising Poniard and taking them out, as Poniard's going to just die flat out to that. And yeah, so it looks like Shelder is going to clean up the game here, as Kingler has to send out his Drober, who's going to take the rocks damage and then go down to the Icicle Spear next turn, thus picking up the victory for Starmaster, who is going to improve to 5-3 on the year. He came into this week at 4-3, following a loss to Blarajan last week, and Kingler is going to fall to 3-4 after, and is now on 2 straight losses. Yeah, heading into the final week, Starmaster will be playing someone next week, and then Kingler will also be playing someone. I don't know the schedule off the top of my head, but it is the final week, and Starmaster is the only person, well, depending on how the rest of this week goes, Starmaster is one of the few people who can challenge Haysup, who can tie Haysup for best record, provided Haysup loses next week. But that's all speculation at this point and not really relevant. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like. These actually do take a lot of work. I can't just sit there and talk about the thing. I have to actually read the log and do all this stuff. So I would really appreciate and some feedback and shit, you know. should I keep doing these, or should I just like not bother if the replays are down? Let me know what you guys think. But anyway, if you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, comment with any feedback you have, and so stay subscribed for more competitive LC content, including every single SPL game, LC SPL game this season. My name's Joltage, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. That outro was awful, but whatever.